And here's the one inspired by the most famous painting of Van Gogh. Morning everybody, it's another beautiful day for a ride. I'm trying to leave the city. This time I'm going to visit a place that I visit as a youngster. I was there with a school trip. I don't know, was it a 5th, maybe 4th grade? It was long ago. It's a narrow gauge railway museum in a village called Venezia. So in English it would be translated to Venice. It's about 70 kilometers, a bit more. But first I have to get out from the city. It's quite a windy day today. I don't know if I will be able to fly the drone above the museum, because it's an outdoor museum. We'll see how it's gonna go on the spot. First things first, get out from the city. Don't remember too much from the first visit, but I'll see how is it looking now. And I won't be using the main road because there is a motorway between Poznan and Bydgoszcz, and I could use it, but I think I'm gonna use a smaller road with less traffic. It's a bit longer, but I thought it's gonna be more fun on that road. This road is more in the forests and not on the open space, so it won't be so windy as the main one too. So let's hit the road then. Here are the rails. I'm not far away from the museum. It's how much? Almost 2 kilometers left. Because I remember that you can buy a ticket and go from the museum to another side of the lake over here, because there's another museum or skansen. Here we go, Venice. There are also ruins of a castle over here. There's the museum. There's a good parking space for me. Thank you, and thank you, and thank you. So let's go into the museum. I don't know if you're gonna hear me because it's quite windy. And let's see some choo-choo trains. All steam engines till now. I don't know if there will be any electric one. I don't remember that there were any electric ones on the narrow gauge railways. That's a scam. That's how the engine works. Got the coal that heats up the chamber. The engine is over here. That's a big tank of the water. These are the pipes that water goes through, and when it steam goes into the engine chamber, it moves the cylinders. These ones were made in Poland. As you can see, there's a sign on each of them. That's a passenger's carriage. Oh, there are some tickets inside. I think this one is for animals. It's also a Polish one. Let's get in. Yeah. Oops. Stay there. These are the passengers' carriages. And they were using it in the winter to heat up the place. Here's another one. And there's another one for transporting some goods. You can see the shovels. Oh, it's dark in here, so I don't know if you're gonna see anything. There's some pistons, gauges, some suspension elements. There are parts of the rails. Plenty of them. They collected trains from all over the Poland, and even maybe some even from outside Poland. We've got the carriages that were used in the mining facilities. You can see the difference between regular setup, regular train setup, and the narrow gauge railway setup. Snow plow pushed by the engine, and the one made in Germany, a bit different than the Polish ones. This one was made in Poznan. Maybe that's a place for a security guy during the transport when they were transporting some valuable goods. There's another one. It's probably the diesel engine, similar to the one that I saw over there, and it was also made in Poznan. Unfortunately, the train starts the season at 1st of May, so I won't be able to ride it today. But buying the ticket for the narrow gauge railway museum, you can also go and see the castle that's nearby, and there's an exhibition of siege, I don't know, machines, engines, siege elements. Let's go and have a look over there. These are the ruins of the castle. We've got some ballista, or is it? Or trebuch. There's some siege towers, battering ram. That's quite impressive. Few people inside, swinging it from the back. This goes into the gate. Yeah, I thought it was a trebuch. You've got the counterweight down below. They were moving it down, put some boulders, and the counterweight was slinging the boulders towards the castle. Here's the siege tower. This one is without wheels. Now we've got a small exhibition site. Unfortunately, I cannot go up. That's quite high structure. That's another ram. Let's swing it. You might get into a few places with this, but I think everyone's gonna notice it. It might look nice from above, but it's quite windy. As you can see, the trees are moving very much. There are some small siege engines, and that's a heavy crossbow. I think you might know from the GOT series, they call it a Scorpion. The construction is similar. Got the bow looking like front. It's place for an arrow, large one. The mechanism. It was built in 14th century. The guy that was living here had a nickname, Bloody Devil. That was quite a nice place to visit. 2 attractions, 1 ticket, and the price for the ticket is 18 zlotys, so it's about 4 euros. There's plenty to see. When the train is gonna be operating, there will be massive crowd over here. And the road leading here is quite beautiful too, because it's near 2 lakes, as you can see on my side. Very nice place. I found another location that is only 40 kilometers from here, and if I'm already here, I'm gonna visit it. So let's go.
I'm entering the village of Brzuski. They've got unusual large-scale gallery over here.
Oh, I see one of the paintings over there. I saw one on the left. Oh, there's some sculptures too. Nice. Let's search for another one. There's plenty of sculptures too. Another few. Oh, I see another painting. Oh, there are more of them. Wow, it's nice looking. Who's the author? I don't see any information about that. Here's another one. That one's a bit older. And here's the one inspired by the most famous painting of Van Gogh. It's very nice. The authors of those paintings are from the city of Żnin. Also the sculptures. There's some cooperative or something like that making those things. It's a nice promotion of the village over here. And the paintings look very nice. The sculptures too. Sculptures are more traditional. People at work and some other stuff. I saw some fishes, some angels. Here's another painting. He's a smith. Some fishers. Some people at work. Cool place. Let's backtrack a bit and we're gonna search for another way back to Poznań. I think that my right wrist and not my butt do need a bit more time to get used to longer rides. Wrist is hurting me a lot and my butt also hurts. Although hurting parts, it was a very pleasant ride. Seen few things. I refreshed the memories from my kid age, visiting the museum. Saw some nice paintings and sculptures, and now I'm back in the city. Need a few minutes to go back home. That's gonna be it for today. So if you did like the video, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe down below. See you next time.